Hey.
I think you're good, my friend. Give me an old count there, Cian.
7.
Too far. Too far. Cian, for the day that's in it.
Mm-hmm.
July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
I don't know if you're playing this now, but we'll release this episode in what, 3 or 4 days time?
Who gives a shit?
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Yes.
It's a great movie.
Oh, top-notch movie. Happy Independence Day, my friend. Independence from what? The English, was it?
Yeah.
Them dirty Brits.
Sure, nearly every country in the world has an Independence Day from the British.
Sure, no. Oh, don't get them started on the rat, he says. Don't get them started on the rat.
The tans, you know. Did you look at that mad Instagram post I sent you during the week? The sugar daddy one.
No.
Man.
When did you send that? No, I didn't.
This is a fucking roller coaster, okay?
A gold mine for us or a roller coaster?
It's just, this is a roller coaster. It's an Instagram, it's a picture of her with a 50-ish-year-old man who has a big fucking neck beard.
Send it to me and I'll put it on the screen in the corner for the guys.
Yeah, she's a model. He's obviously her sugar daddy. This is the post.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just go through it and then we'll pick it apart because there's so much to unpack here.
Perfect.
In one statement. So, exactly 1 year ago, my sugar daddy Brad passed away. He was 47 and died because of a heart attack and untreated diabetes. We had an incredibly toxic relationship and ultimately I wish I had never met him. As horrible as he was, I am sitting here and trying to dig up a good memory to remember him on this day. So here it is. Brad, you bought me my first pair of Louboutins? Louboutin? It's some obviously some
shoes.
brand.
Okay.
My first Birkenstocks, maybe?
Okay.
And my first and only racehorse. You understood the value of my time, and for that I honour you with my time today by making this post for you. I still don't forgive you for taking me out of the will after you attacked me while you were on whippets. However, you knew I would always be okay, and yes, I've been living a double life this whole time with the guy you thought was my gay bodyguard. And I'm also, this is one sentence, I love this sentence. So, I've been living a double life this whole time with the guy you thought was my gay bodyguard, and I'm also an author and serial entrepreneur. So let's call it even. I'll finally visit you one of these days. Rest in peace. P.S. Please don't haunt me again. Demanda.
Is it real?
It's real. I looked it up. She's now become Instagram famous because of it. And she's a porn star.
Okay. She, huh?
Too fake. Way too much plastic.
But you're not going out there just for the sake of it?
It's hard to do it in that picture now with Brad there, like, looking at me with his dead eyes.
They're quite dead. Is he dead there? Hardly.
Well, what's whippets? Something you sniff, is it?
It's like you do before whipped cream. So if it's a can of whipped cream, it's the gas to get... And they don't
so the guy could afford...
They don't press the whole way down.
Because I looked it up, he's a billionaire, and the guy doesn't buy hard drugs, he decides to do fucking whippets.
That's why I killed him.
It was the untreated diabetes that killed him.
It's such a detailed post.
It's a roller coaster. Like, I love that sentence. I've been living a double life this whole time with a guy you thought was my gay bodyguard, and I'm also an author and serial entrepreneur. Like, how does she go from one to the other? And
where did she see, like, what's important to her there?
Well, she's saying, so let's call it even. I don't know, is she saying I'm successful, or is it that I'm banging the gay bodyguard? I don't know. And then to end it, please don't haunt me again.
Again.
I love that, like.
Again. I don't know, I might call bullshit on it. It's almost too real. Too good.
There is, you can go to her Instagram, like I did, and go way back, and she has posts with this guy.
Fuck.
Well, she's also a porn star at the same time.
That fucking whole thing is class and weird at the same time. The whole sugar daddy thing. Do you think so?
It works for some people, like.
Dude, does it what? Brad
I don't think it worked out for Brad. She seemed
Brad
like
wasn't getting puss, like.
with his money, he could have just bought it. You know, why tie yourself down to one and then like have her in the will at some stage?
But I think it's the idea of like owning that person to a certain degree. Like,
so it actually gets better. People, if you want to look into it, Jay will put up the picture in a minute. You'll get her Insta tag from it. So he died, and then the family obviously wanted anything to do with her.
Mm-hmm.
But she got in a fight with his sister about trying to get half his stuff. And then when they were like, you have no entitlement to that, she was like, and she has the texts on Instagram to and from, and she's like, well, he bought me this.
Find out her name there, so if you're listening now, you can pause it and go look while you're listening.
So she has a strange name now. I can't remember because it's not like Demanda something. It's something else. But I'll find it in a minute. I'll get it in a minute.
If you Google Demanda and Brad, you'll probably get her Instagram.
Yeah,
handle.
if you get it on Reddit, you'll find it in the comments.
Hold on a second. Can we just point out Demanda?
Yeah.
Demanda. What kind of name is that?
Type of a whore's name. I don't know.
Well, a whore who's a self-published author,
serial entrepreneur, not just entrepreneur. Because you can't just be an entrepreneur; you have to be a serial.
So does she mean she calls herself a serial entrepreneur because she's sleeping with like 5 or 6 guys and that's her business?
I think she thinks she has other businesses. You're gonna have a fun time looking through Instagram. You're gonna have a good time because it's
and can the guys not go out to it?
Yeah, you can. It's as unstable as you think it would be, especially as it devolves, as you go back closer and closer to his death. It's a gold mine. So thanks, Brad.
Brad, thank you for dying.
Thanks for not getting that diabetes treated.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, I wanted to start with that one. I thought that was good.
Start strong, son. Controversy. Well, it's not even controversy. I think the world is celebrating it. Did you see the Little Mermaid news?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. I didn't care either. I saw these posts going, I can't believe that. I was like, who gives a shit?
Yeah. It could be Chinese or Muslim. I don't care. I'm not going to watch it, so it's never going to affect me.
You'll have to watch it, though.
Why?
Because your daughter's going to make you watch it.
But yeah, that's in a few years. Like, I don't have to worry about that now. She's on cartoons at the moment, so I don't have to worry about that shit.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't care less about that stuff.
At all. But see, you say that, but then if Idris Elba becomes Bond,
no, but I've pushed for Elba to be Bond.
But you're not a Bond fan, are you?
I am a Bond fan. Like, I'm not a super fan like you, but I'm a Bond fan. I've seen all the movies multiple times.
And
as long as Bond doesn't turn female, Bond can be black, white, Asian.
I'm not trying to be racist. How do you like?
Batman can't be black. Superman can't be black.
Why not? If James Bond can be,
because James Bond is. We've never seen a picture of James Bond.
So that's the argument that it's a code name. So anyone could be. It could be a female James Bond, which I hear.
No, I thought that was 007. I thought that was a 007.
No, 007 James Bond is the name.
Oh, James Bond is attached to the 007.
So the idea is, there's a conspiracy theory that everyone, once you start in the CIA, you're given a name like Mr. Lynch. So that's your code name, Mr. Lynch. And then they know that's you or whatever. So it's not your full name, your full details. So Agent 007's code name was James Bond. That's the idea, that there's 8 of them or 7 of them. And that's how it's spanned over time, that one of us died and retired and the next person just takes the mantle as James Bond. That's, again, conspiracy theory, but yeah, I can see what you mean. Like a different race, Green Lantern?
No, because there's never been a different race Green Lantern in the comics. You can have a black and white Spider-Man because there's been comics done about it. But Batman has never been black and Superman has never been black. It's not that I don't want it, it's just it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
And if you do it, you're doing it for the sake of doing it.
Yeah. Pandering.
You're pandering, exactly. Like I watched Black Panther. I didn't think it was as good as people said. It was a good movie, but I wasn't upset that there was only one white guy in it. You know, like
I was kind of annoyed that he was the character he played, but that was just me, because that character, he was kind of this stupid, silly. But then again,
I liked him when we saw him in one of the Avenger movies. He was there for what, 15 minutes?
Martin Freeman in Civil War.
No, I'm talking about the guy who did Gollum. And
he's class. He's a great baddie. I'm about Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman wasn't really the baddie, though, was he?
But no, he was the kind of comic relief character in Black Panther.
The roles were reversed, like usually not all the time. Usually, you'd have the black guy as a comic relief character in most movies, actually. I suppose not Marvel, like, but just leave things as they are. Like, why change them?
But then again, the argument is why not change and mix it up?
In what
Fuck
sense?
it, I don't care. Spider-Man's out. Speaking of Spider-Man, any word?
Yes. No, I didn't hear, but I kind of want to stay spoiler free and review
I have
free.
seen. So I saw one review. I didn't read the review. I just saw the headlines saying Spider-Man: Far From Home is the perfect start to the third phase. The third phase.
But it's not the third phase.
What is it?
It's the end of the third phase.
Yeah, but it's. No, sorry, maybe the fourth phase. Excuse me, sorry. It's the perfect start to the next phase, is what they're saying.
But
So-
they keep, we talked about this already, they keep going out of their way to push this home that it's the end of the third phase and not the start of the fourth. I don't know why.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. When are you watching?
I don't know, actually.
Let's go right now. Pause this now.
Good luck.
And we'll come back.
Come back and we'll review. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be
fuck
good.
it, yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal. All day.
Is there anyone left that you would like to see as a villain in Marvel that hasn't been in Marvel yet?
That hasn't been in Marvel yet. James Purefoy, I like him.
He would be great as some sort of Doctor Strange villain.
Or Sinister in Spider-Man.
Yeah. We are getting another Doctor Strange anyway, I know that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that movie as well, Doctor Strange.
I think he signed up for
What
2
else is
more,
there?
actually.
I like the idea of Gambit, but I don't like Channing Tatum for Gambit. He's good. Like, I like Channing. I don't mind him at all, but
I think when you're going
he a Gambit?
Yeah, I think when you're going a bit out there, you have to get a big name to kind of draw
yeah,
people in.
that's true as well.
It's the same as Shazam. When they did Shazam for DC, they had announced, The Rock
Black
had
Adam.
announced that he was playing Black Adam in the sequel before they even started filming the first one.
Yeah.
And it's to draw attention, it's to try and suck people in. It's like, okay, I need to watch this one because I know The Rock's going to be in the second one.
Man, I love The Rock.
I love The Rock. I can't wait for Hobbs and Shaw. I know you're not a fan of the Fast and the Furious ones.
I am a massive fan
Oh,
of
are you?
Fast and Furious.
Okay.
Yeah. I love them.
I love that. They're so easy to watch. Just
turn off your mind
ridiculous.
and just enjoy.
For the first film, they're
Pure
literally
action.
just joyriding.
Yeah.
The 8 movie, they're being chased by a submarine on a lake.
Yeah.
I can't wait
A
till they get to the
frozen lake.
Moonraker phase where they're in outer space.
Do you think they're going to?
I think they will at some stage.
They have to.
They have to. They've boxed themselves in. Like they can only get more and more extreme.
Yeah, no. I don't like the look of Hobbs and Shaw where he's on the island with his people, the Maoris
He
or whatever they
kind
are.
of insists in a lot of stuff. It's the same with Moana.
Yeah.
He insisted on a lot of his Samoan. He is, isn't it?
I
a
think
lot
so,
of that
yeah.
kind of heritage stuff being in it. So, but look, he's The Rock. He can do
Well, no,
whatever the fuck he
Moana's
wants.
all about that. Oh, you mean Hobbs and Shaw's? Sorry.
Yeah.
He's fucking dead right.
Well, no, he did insist on a lot of stuff for Moana as well. They actually had to change the character up a bit.
What did they?
Yeah, because well, look, he knows better than I suppose the movie studio does.
Yeah. Heritage. Jumanji looks good. I'll watch it though. It's one of those things.
I'll watch it. I don't think I'll go to the cinema, but I'll watch it.
Did you watch the first one?
Yeah,
It's grand.
it was fine. Yeah.
It's up there. It's up there with Skyscraper, Rampage. His movies are. I enjoyed it. I can't remember the last movie with The Rock. I thought that was fucking class.
I think his best performance to date is still Walking Tall in terms of acting.
Yeah,
So
that's a true story.
Was it?
Yeah, and the guy was shot dead 2 weeks later after it.
The sheriff?
Yeah.
Oh man,
They came back. The fella came back. He broke his legs and they killed him.
that's a fucking bummer.
Yeah, that's why they never made the sequel.
Damn.
Yeah, he was
That would have been a
gunned down.
short sequel.
He was gunned down. I love that movie, and I love Neil McDonough as the baddie.
He's
a good baddie.
Yeah, he's a great baddie.
Oh, was he a baddie? Was he
was
baddie
in Arrow. He was in 2 or 3 seasons of Arrow when I was watching it back in the day.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about that. But as a villain for Marvel,
Yeah, he'd be a good one.
he could be a good Harry Osborn.
He could be a good Celestial because that's where we're heading next now. They need to start. They need to start.
It's like fucking Call of Duty. Stay on Earth, lads. Do you know what I mean? I don't care about
What?
Celestials and...
What do you mean stay on Earth? The last one was based entirely in outer space.
I know. That was fine. I mean, the Celestial baddies, the one thing I'm worried about Spider-Man is the elemental baddies. Where it's water and mud, whatever, the dirt and stuff. And like,
That's what Mysterio is.
Well, that's... Yeah. I have to watch it. I'm not going to knock till I watch it. So shut your mouth.
You're
You
just
stupid
a
piece of shit.
hypocritical
I'm a
prick.
fucking hippo. What about it?
Oh, bringing it about weight.
What about it? Stranger Things out today.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that tonight.
Are
After
you?
Love Island.
I'm going to abandon Chernobyl for.
How are you abandoning it? You've had like 8 weeks to watch 4 episodes. What the fuck?
No, it's abandoning it.
I've turned you off it, have I?
Not at all. It's just we haven't had time. Every time we've gone home, it's been 8:30, 9 o'clock. Or not even 9:30, 10 o'clock. And it's like we have 2 episodes left. We're like, oh, it's 2 hours. When we watch it, we're like, no. But you know, I did watch Murder Mystery.
I saw it as well, yeah.
Didn't hate it.
Yeah, I did. It's
Did not
so
hate it.
cheap.
Check out Murder Mystery on Netflix.
I predicted the outcome.
I didn't predict
And you can
her.
ask Danielle this. I predicted the outcome.
Oh, I won't say. Sorry, spoiler.
And I predicted each punchline at least 3 seconds before it happened.
I love it. I love that you can predict
I
it.
loved Adam Sandler in the 90s and early 90s.
Yeah. Well,
And
did you see Just Go With It?
gutted. No.
It's good.
See, my problem was I watched Click.
I watched it recently.
And
It's
that
bad.
was it. I was done with Adam Sandler after that. And after hearing about his other movies. 50 First Dates was good.
Yeah.
I just don't know where the pitfall was, because he did a couple of stinkers, and then he did The Longest Yard, which I enjoyed, but it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Ridiculous 6.
Like, I didn't see that. I'm not going to watch it.
Atrocious.
That's sitting
I
there.
turned it off.
Is this the 5th or 6th of the 6 series now he's doing for Netflix?
He got an 8-movie contract deal with them, wasn't it?
I thought it was 6.
Oh, 6.
And 3 was out. 3 of them were out within a year.
Is Pixels one of those?
No, Pixels went to the movies.
Okay.
Went to the cinema.
Yeah. Look, this is the second week we're talking about him. The man is cash dollar, like.
Absolutely, and he deserves it for his movies that he did, because he was a genius writer, and he took a big gamble. I was reading about how he set up his own movie studio. He bet all
Madison.
his money on him. He bet it all on him, and it worked. Thank God, because
But
he
you know what I
made
love?
some brilliant movies.
Every time his wife is fucking amazing in the movies. And there's always a kissing scene or making out scene with him. It's like, you're dead right.
Yeah.
You're dead right,
The
Adam.
same with that fucking idiot Kevin James.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a fan of his.
No.
Movie-
Someone said it to me, asked an interesting question. I can't remember who it was. But if you were to pick a director and a lead actor to play and direct your life in a movie, who would you pick?
Lead actor and director. My life is boring as fuck.
See, yours is more exciting than mine, because a good director could really plot the rise and fall of Hux. Throw in
Right.
this.
Scorsese and DiCaprio.
in an Italian
Yeah.
accent.
February 2017. Yeah, baby, we got this money. No, fuck it, I have no idea. Dude, you're always spilling shit.
Right in the crotch. It's an excuse to rub myself.
Who would you say?
I'd pick, for me, Stephen Merchant to
Okay.
play me and direct. He's a good director.
Yeah, he's a good director.
He could make my comical life of errors funny.
Well, like,
It would be a pure Nick Frost
but
kind
the
of
thing,
fucking...
yeah, he's not a dramatic actor. Like, he can't play the press person, so.
No, it doesn't. He just leaves his beard grow a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Stephen Merchant for me.
He directed that rock movie recently, Fighting with the Family.
I didn't see it, so I can't judge
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, do judge it, though.
I've
Well, that wrestler
judged it.
page.
Yeah, I've judged it from afar.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
Is her leaked sex tapes included in it? Is it mentioned?
They refer to it.
Okay.
They don't. Knives
What's
Out.
this you're
You seen
showing
it?
me? No. Who is it?
I'm Detective Lieutenant Elliot, and this is Trooper Wagner. We just want to ask a few questions.
Some cast. Knives
We
Out trailer.
understand the night of his demise, the family have gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. How was it, by the way?
The party? Pre my dad's death? Oh, it was great.
Is it another murder mystery?
She's hot.
Is it?
Yeah. Good director. Rain Johnson.
Ladies and
Looper.
gentlemen, I would
Looper
like
was a
to
bad
request
movie.
that you
Shut
all
up.
stay until the investigation is completed.
What?
Can we ask why? Has something changed?
No.
No, it hasn't changed, or no, we can't ask.
I'm gonna live till I die.
You think one of his family
Walls.
killed? Is that what you're suggesting?
Let it cry.
Michael Shannon.
I'm gonna take the
You all love twisting the knife into one another.
Up your ass.
Oh, very nice.
Matter of fact, eat shit. How's that? Eat shit, eat shit, eat shit.
Smug smile.
Definitely eat shit.
gonna dance, gonna fly. I'm taking chances. Right before my nose goes up, I'm gonna fill my cup. I'm gonna live.
You know something Spill it.
I suspect foul play. I have eliminated no suspects.
I'm gonna live.
I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, I would have given that trailer a 10 out of 10 only. Why didn't they just leave Daniel Craig speak with an English accent? You don't have to explain it.
It's a twisted web. We are not finished untangling it, not yet.
What is this? CSI KFC?
Interesting to see what Chris Evans gets on in the comedy role.
He's did it already, and he's been amazing at it. The Losers.
Yeah, that movie's so good. I've heard of it. Thanks for that.
You've never heard of The Losers?
No.
Seriously?
The movie, is it?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Really?
Never.
DC comic released. Great cast, great movie.
When?
Really? It's the exact same time as A-Team. It's 2012, I'd say. He plays the. It's about a bunch of what are they called?
Vigilantes?
A strike force.
Oh.
And they go against an order, and the CIA are after them. It's class. Who's the guy who smacked the fucking Chinese guy's eye out in Walking Dead? Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He's the team lead. Jason
Hashtag spoilers for Walking Dead.
Who gives a shit? Like, fuck you if you're like.
It's about 3 seasons
yeah,
ago.
fuck off. They have the director of It looking to direct the new Flash movie. Did you see it? The new one?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
The first one, yeah. The second one isn't out yet.
No.
The trailer for the second one looks very good.
Looks terrifying. Terrifying, like.
Do you read the book?
No. Where they all bang each other?
The kids. It's a kid orgy.
That's yeah. What was Stephen King writing that for? Like, bit much.
Well, he's always done fucked. I read Carrie because I loved Carrie the movie.
Yeah.
And I read Carrie. Carrie's fucked.
Yeah.
I have a tear in my jeans.
They're playing themselves.
It's for fuck's sake.
What do you think of that?
No John.
The Flash, and it's going to be the Flashpoint movie.
They've been teasing that as like fucking make up your mind.
I know. Did you
I kind of still secretly hope that everything's put on hold until Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie comes out, and then
they can't put it on hold.
Everything out, scrap everything else, scrap the Matt Reeves one, scrap Wonder Woman 2, scrap it all.
Well, I'm interested to see if Matt Reeves does a good job, though.
I don't care at the moment. I think DC is fucked, and if you were to start from scratch and you try to erase everything else from your memory, this Joker movie could be the perfect start. And I think you do it like Marvel did, but I think you do it from the villain's point of view.
Yeah.
So you do the Joker, then you do a Two-Face, you do a Riddler. There's versus Marvel.
It's a nice
the
take on it.
backstory, the in-depth backstory that each DC villain has is far outweighs any Marvel bad guy, bar maybe the big ones. And you could do some incredible solo movies without even having Batman in it.
Yeah.
Because they'd be great dramas or comedies or horrors. And then you can tie them all together eventually at some stage. And then at that stage you've put a new twist in it, because at that stage maybe there's been 2 Joker movies, and by the time Batman comes into it, you view him as the bad guy. And you see things from the Joker's point of view. How class would that be? And I think Todd Phillips,
a big gamble, though.
But they're pissing money away at something that they know isn't going to work.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing that happened was Aquaman doing so well. I liked it.
Yeah, but not recently.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Aquaman doing so well because they've got a big head now from that. They think we can push anything out
Did
and
it do
people
so
will go
well?
watch it. Financially, it did.
In China?
It made all its money back and more. And it was a big budget. So now there's going to be a second Aquaman, second Wonder Woman.
Remember that song?
What?
The song from Africa, the remix. Pitbull.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Did you see... did I show you Lewis Capaldi being slagged off by Noel Gallagher?
No. That's harsh.
It is, but he has the best comeback.
Yeah, but not recently. Music is fucking wank at the moment. Who's this Capaldi fella?
Lewis Capaldi.
What the fuck's that idiot?
He is. I'm going to stand up for him.
Fucking come on! Fucking come on!
Who's this Capaldi fella?
Me.
Capaldi? The fuck's that idiot? He is. I'm going to
Fucking Pete.
Lewis Capaldi on Instagram if you haven't followed the
But
guy.
Gaga. Fucking.
He's amazing.
I mean, look,
Right?
there are songs.
So that happened, and then he did this.
There are songs. Yeah, but not recently. Music is.
At Glastonbury.
Who's this Capaldi fella? Lewis Capaldi. That idiot. He is. I'm going to stand up for him. Who's this Capaldi fella? Who's this Capaldi fella? Who's this Capaldi
I love his entrance. Comes out dressed like him as well.
Like Liam. Man's a hero. He's a fucking hero. Like, yeah, the t-shirt then. Lewis Capaldi in Glastonbury. Fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So, was it your wife telling you to shave the beard because you tickle her too much, or that she likes to bang 12-year-olds?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Also, every 4 or 5 months, we've been friends now for years. You know,
Yeah.
every 4 or 5 months, I get this notion.
I was wondering why I
to
got
get rid of it.
attracted to you once in a while.
Because I look
Young.
and innocent and
Supple.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like, if I stand next to Figra now, it's like, which one's the dad?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Well. I was going to say a sex joke there, but it would come across really
I
bad.
prefer if you didn't about my son.
Well, you brought him into Oh, come here, Bellator. Are they alive? Bellator announced an event in Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going?
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
Mm.
It's going to be a good night of fights. And we know, I don't think it's been announced yet, but we know someone else who's going to be on that card.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that. Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's double the reason
Here
to go to
comes
that
the
one.
money, as he says. Indeed. Yeah, let's do it so. Up and down the same day? Michael Bolton style?
I'm not doing that anymore.
Shut
Well,
the front door.
it's the
that
end
was
of September.
Great crack.
And then we're going back up again in November. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. We're just going down.
What's the end of September? Oh, Tom Segura.
No, Bellator is the end of September.
And Segura is November.
Yeah. I forgot October existed there for a second. I thought we'd be up and down in the space of 5 days.
Well, we could get an Airbnb and go on the session if you want after the fights.
We did have a hankering for it after Bolton. We were fuming that we were driving.
Yeah.
And if your missus wasn't past her due date, we would have stayed.
So Jules was well past her due date by 3 days or 4 days?
3 or 4 days, yeah.
And they still went to Dublin for a concert. It was Michael Bolton.
We had an extra seat on either side, so it kind of worked out for everyone. We were in comfort.
Yeah, we bought 4 tickets thinking the wives would join us, but they're like, nah, we're good. And we're like, fine, your loss.
You lose out.
You lose out. Now Jules was 9.5 months pregnant.
Yeah, like she wasn't going to fit in those seats. Because those seats were tiny.
Her own loss.
Fuck her.
Her own loss.
She'll never get to see him again, no.
Well, he is dead now. I have...
I'd have walked off.
Yeah. For some reason I put it in there. I was like, why the fuck did I put that there? In our stories. Frank Lampard.
You put it in our stories?
Yeah.
On Instagram?
Yeah. No, as in like...
This place.
Here, for some reason.
Yeah, but you don't have a fucking...
That's exactly what I thought to myself after. I was like, the fuck am I putting Frank Lampard?
Plus, if you follow football at all, it's not a surprise.
He's a fucking Chelsea manager.
It's not a surprise. It's been coming for the last few weeks. Which is officially announced today.
Oh, thanks.
So, yeah,
let's go back to Soccer AM and talk about Richard kicking balls.
Who's Richard?
Exactly.
I love Richard.
So the Bellator, what's our plan? When do tickets go on sale? And if you want to join us, let us know.
The 5th, I think they go on sale.
Okay.
I have pre-sale with 3.
And Conor McGregor 2.0 is the headline.
Yeah. Although I
What's his name
wouldn't be
again?
James Gallagher. I wouldn't be hugely excited for his fight, but he's going to be the headlining because it's Ireland. But Bellator have an unbelievable roster, and all the fights haven't been announced yet either. So,
But it's going to be mainly British and Irish fighters, is it?
That's what they tend to do.
Yeah.
But Bellator visit Ireland and England a lot more
A
than
lot
UFC
more than
do.
UFC, yeah.
They have a bigger European audience, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, do they? UFC is so global.
I actually meant to say to you, you know I'm successful. I could bet on football, horse racing, whatever, and lose every time. But when it comes to combat sports, I'm always winning.
Are you?
Always. 9 times out of 10, I'm dead right. So I had a pick for you for this week to tail. So
UFC 239 is coming up this weekend. An unbelievable fight card. Unbelievable.
It is. And if you
listen to Cian,
I would like to know if people tail me on this.
Now, what happens if they lose because of you?
They get nothing. Tough shit, like.
Take a gamble with me, guys, but if you lose, don't talk to me.
You're on your own, like. But the odds I got were just too good, and I can explain why I've picked this. There we go. My friend. Ben Askren to win in round 1. This doesn't come out of the first round.
Okay.
Masvidal's going to come out swinging. He's going to be cautious of the wrestling. He's a fairly confident wrestler himself. He's going to try and stop some takedowns while he's going to try and land some big punches because he's an unbelievable boxer. Askren's going to get him down, and he's going to realise very quickly, like everyone else did, like Robbie Lawler, that Askren's wrestling is on another level. Khabib level. And that's it. It's end of story. Round 1. It's done.
I think round 2.
No, there's no... But Askren doesn't feel out. If you've watched any of his fights in 1...
He goes straight in.
He goes straight in. He does not feel people out because he knows the
But
longer
do you think it's submission or is it TKO?
Just finished.
I know, but what do you think it is?
I think probably TKO is usually the way he'll finish. Okay. I just don't see that fight going any other way. No, Masvidal, obviously, the way he caught Till...
Who's favourite to win?
Askren. Askren's heavy favourite. A wrestler versus a striker. A wrestler's always favourite.
He got knocked, man. He got clipped with the left hook off Robbie Lawler.
And he took an absolute pummeling. And he came back and fucking locked Robbie Lawler in a fucking headlock choke.
Yeah.
And he was out for a second. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely. I agree. I love Ben Askren.
Everyone does.
I love Ben Askren.
I'm just gutted that he's 35 joining the UFC. But he's going to be active. This is his second fight in 4 months. So he's going to be active. He wants the title. He has it mapped out.
Does he get the title after this?
No, he said it himself. He doesn't get it after this. He gets the winner of Colby and...
Colby and...
Tyron?
Yes, Tyron Woodley.
Yeah,
and then
so.
Khabib and Dustin.
That's the same night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he knows he has to go through at least 3 to get a title shot. And it's going to be Usman, who's probably still going to be champ at that stage. But I said it to you, I said it in the group chat. By the end of next year, he'll be champion.
By the end of next year, 2020?
By the end of next year, yeah.
Ben Askren.
Ben Askren will be champion.
He might, it all depends how he finishes him tonight. If he finishes him spectacular enough, I think, and Dana's coming around to him, Dana's liking him a bit more because he's getting the fans reacting to him a lot more.
It depends how he finishes him because it's his style, the same as Khabib, is so devastating. There's only one way he fights. He doesn't change it. He doesn't need to change it. He got a bit of a reality check, I think, with Robbie, but I also think that the guys in the UFC who thought, oh yeah, he's fighting in 1, he's fighting in Bellator, when he comes here, he'll be in for a shot. How many other people would stand a pummeling like that from Robbie Lawler?
He got dropped on his neck.
And then, 15 unanswered shots to the head and face with elbows coming in, and still got back up to his feet and took Robbie back down again. And Robbie's wrestling is nothing to sleep on.
Yeah.
So it's a double bet. So you it's an accumulator. You put it together. Ben Askren
Stop hitting the table,
to win in round 1.
Okay.
And then what you add to that is John Jones to win in round 2. And that brings you to 35-1. So watch John Jones.
And
Paddy Power. Watch John Jones' last 4 or 5 fights. First round is always a feeler. He is a feeler. Especially because he fights good strikers, good wrestlers, good jiu-jitsu guys, good kickboxers.
He fights the best of the best.
Yeah, he feels them out for the first round, and he fights very much like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
He's going to suss you out at the start. Unless Santos fucks up, because Santos is crazy unpredictable.
Just swings.
Swings,
But he's so
and then
powerful.
John finds an opening. Now, Santos does not win this fight in a million years.
At all.
At all. There's no way.
Not a Chris Weidman scenario. Quick
No.
left hook catches him.
No.
I would love it. Fuck John Jones. Is my wording. He's a piece of shit, like. I was watching him in bed today. God love, board. God, please, God bless my fan. I was like, shut the fuck up, you idiot. Like,
I don't care about his personal thing anymore. I love watching him because he's completely unanswered. There's no one can compete with him. Bar Gus 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Was the closest anyone brought him. And he should be...
I do Brendan
He
Schaub.
should have a 0
Yeah, I
on
guess
his
I
record.
like him.
Yeah.
So you're saying an accumulator, Ben Askren to win the first, John Jones to win the second. Do you throw Nunes in for a
No,
3-year?
don't throw anything else because 35-1 is incredibly generous.
How many are you putting down?
I'll probably put a tenner on that.
A hundo.
Hundo.
Put your money where your
We're
mouth
going
is.
fucking...
Put your money where your mouth
Going
is.
fucking massively VIP to Bellator for that.
Hundo.
A tenner on that.
45 billion back.
45 billion. Tail me on it. I'm telling you to tail me on it.
Okay. And how much put on? A tenner.
A tenner. That's 350
350
quid back. For a tenner for 2 fights.
Might put 6,000 on it.
Nice.
No, I wish. And Luke Rockhold's fighting Diego Sanchez. Some good fights, man. Fuck,
Not
it's
Luke
a good night.
Rockhold.
Luke Rockhold versus Jan Blankvich.
Yeah, you said Luke Rockhold was fighting Diego Sanchez. I
No,
was
Diego
like,
Sanchez
what the
fighting
fuck?
Michael Chizia, whatever his name is.
His ear. It's just
Yeah,
it's a great night of fights.
Now, it says here on this card that Francis and Junior Dos Santos were supposed to be on this card as well, but that got moved to 2-3 or to the last fight night. How fucking massive would that have been?
Yeah, if they had kept it in it.
Yeah.
But they're very strategic in the way they move fights around. Like they added Tony and who did Tony just beat? Cowboy. They added that to the last one as before the main.
Cool.
Just to spice it up a bit. And I watched it because of it. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have watched it.
What was the main event?
It was
2 girls, is it?
the 2 girls.
Rose? No.
No. Valentina and...
There was some fucking knockout though. Shevchenko.
Yeah, but she's a killer, like.
Yeah, it was fucking class. Who do you have for Amanda and Holly? I love Amanda. Yeah.
Amanda.
She's a fucking tank.
Holly's great. I love Holly, but Amanda's a different level.
I watched that Matt Hughes documentary, the UFC one, the 20 minutes. Have you seen it?
No.
Wasn't it you telling me that about the wife? Oh no, it was Liam. Remember Liam in the interview with him?
Yeah.
He was chatting to, not the interview, the chat we were having with the podcast, that he was like, the wife wanted to leave him. You could tell. It's like, you can fucking tell she did not like him before the fucking...
But apparently he was an asshole anyway. I've heard that numerous
But she
things.
says this, she goes, he was a prick. He was, like, when he was fighting in the UFC, he was just so egotistical and he thought he was, like,
Do you
above
think he was
us.
juiced?
Do you know what I said to Jules when we were watching the documentary? He has spots all over his back. He
I
has
don't know
red
if you can
lumps.
say that. I don't know if that's proof or not.
No, I don't, but to
I
me
just
that's
think
a sign.
looking at his physique for the time he was fighting, and he could have easily have been juiced.
Who wasn't?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But you're never going to be considered one of the greatest if you're juiced.
Yeah, but we can never know.
No. not
Unless
at
they
this
go back
stage.
now, but they're not going to go ruin some guy's career who got hit by a train and came back walking.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Matt Hughes.
They get him at the Hall of Fame while he's
rip
being
it out of his
inducted.
hands. Yeah, rip it out of his hands. He's there already, isn't he?
I thought it was Fight Week. Was
no,
that one?
he's there already.
No.
No, like he was inducted a few years ago. I'm pretty sure. He had to have been fucked that like. I found this clip. It was really weird. So the mayor of Amsterdam, just go off UFC. The mayor of Amsterdam. She's a new female mayor of Amsterdam. What's her name? Doesn't give her name. The first female of Amsterdam wants to change the famous red light district. So she wants the girls to no longer be in the windows and to have curtains across and open for business. The person must go up and knock on the window to see what the girl looks like. Or she wants to remove it altogether or move it to a different location because she feels that the tourist attraction shouldn't be about prostitution and that whole idea that...
I'm sorry, Holland, but it is.
But that's why, like, it's not broken, so why fix it? There's nothing wrong.
That's why
no, we could be
people go to
we could be
Amsterdam.
looking over something here that's like pimps killing women that we don't know about. Or
I'm sure it is happening, but that's
but it's
for
legal, so
that's
it's a
for
business.
Yeah, but like,
do you know what I mean? STI checks happen. Like,
why change it? It's like someone going into the mayor of Vegas and be like, I don't like this much gambling. Let's only gamble between the hours of 12 and 8.
But that shit happens. No, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know will she
Well,
get
watch
that
what
through.
happens to tourism when they do. If you're fucking kidding yourself, if you think lonely old men don't go over there just to fuck for a week and come back and
Absolutely.
drop
A dime.
thousands of euros.
A few dams.
Do you know what I mean? Like, get fucked. And if they do that, then people will flock to Budapest instead or whatever, like, wherever else it's legal.
Because I was there and I was like...
Fucking women, man.
Yeah, it's just... Myself and Jules walked through it. It's not a big deal. They wave at you. They're like, hey, I'm here. I'm happy out. It's like... It's not like they're being... Well, again, I don't know if they're being forced. It doesn't look like they're being forced. Now, maybe some of them are, but...
If it's legal, you have to imagine there's some sort of check system.
But there's going to be an employer number like me and you.
Yeah,
and there's
they're
gonna
paying
be,
tax, aren't they?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There has to be something like that.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be an authority, like you
How
said,
do they know that
or
children
someone
aren't
to
doing
check.
it?
Exactly.
So,
there
like,
has to be some check.
Yeah. But like she's a mayor, so she probably like doesn't have any power
It's
anyway.
just like a publicity.
Publicity. But you're already mayor. What are you aiming for, bitch? Like, what are you doing? What's her name? I want to look her up.
I hope she's hot. That's the thing. I hope she's hot.
I guarantee she's not, and she's jealous.
Chunky. She's chunky.
No, I think she's just ugly. Do you know that ugly Dutch look?
Let's have a look. Amsterdam. The ugly Dutch look. Amsterdam.
You know when you see it.
New mayor. Mayor. What? Amsterdam's new mayor. Council elected for new mayor of Clare. I was like, excuse me? Amsterdam.
Is there anything else I wanted to say?
I love that. Fucking an hour before we fucking go on. Do you think to say?
I'm incredibly unorganized when it comes to this.
Just in life.
Yeah, that's very
Just
bad.
in life.
It's fair too.
Yeah, no, she's not attractive.
Oh my god, I did not expect that.
No. But then again, she probably gonna start fucking wants to reform the red light district. See, and then she's made all the breaking news. So, Femke Halsma is the name. I think it is Femke Femke Halsma. Yeah, she's made CNN. She's made New York Times. She's made the Amsterdam News. Like, she's done exactly what she wanted to do. She's gotten the fucking BBC, Time Magazine.
Do you go to those news sources?
No, what I do is if I see it on Twitter, I'll just copy the link.
Yeah.
No, what do you think I'm fucking going to news websites?
Yeah.
They are controlled by the man. The left side, the right
I
side,
just think
son.
everything. Yeah, I wouldn't read news sites anymore.
No, why would you? It's own, son. Happy Bastille Day.
What? It's Bastille Day and Independence Day.
I think so. 4th of July, isn't it? What is Bastille Day? The independence of the French, is it?
I don't know.
From the English.
From the English.
God damn
There's probably
English.
so many countries with Independence Days from the English.
But
If
sure,
you think
they were
about it.
dead, right? I would have done it. Would you not have done it?
Done what?
Just tried to conquer the world.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Back in that time when it was so easy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this town. No, you're not. Yeah, I'm going to take the town.
You gotta admire the Portuguese, the way they went about it, man. When they went to South America, the Spaniards had tried a few years before them, and the Spaniards just got fucked up because the Spaniards just went with force.
Yeah.
Whereas the Portuguese arrived with gifts, and over 50 years enslaved the entire population. It's like, that's how you do it. And that's why they speak Portuguese in Brazil.
So my wife got me. Fuck it. I'm hungry. You hungry?
Yeah, my dinner's at home waiting for me.
Oh, you're a piece of shit. I was going to say oak fire.
Fuck oak fire.
Take that back right now.
I take it back. Oh man, I went to Burnt a couple of weeks ago. I did not like it.
It's bad.
It's the fact that I'm pissed off before my food even comes out, right? Because you're sitting on top of people. The table is
That's
here.
the idea. It's crammed in so as many people can get in as possible.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Fuck that. Like,
I hate that.
Fuck that and fuck you.
We're paying top dollar because it's expensive as shit for no reason.
Yeah.
I see a guy flipping shit. Yeah, grand. The rest of everything else is frozen. Like.
I thought again. I got caught with the tap water scenario.
They charge you for water.
I asked for water for the table. This big fucking glass bottle came out with, I think, ironically, a James Joyce quote on the back of it because we were laughing about that. And they charged me like €6 for that fucking bottle.
Fuck off. Did they say tap water or mineral water? And you said, the mineral water.
I think I said, can I get a water for the table?
A water for the table. Still, though.
Could be my fault.
No, like they should say, is that a bottle of water or tap water?
Yeah. But
That's
I'm guessing if they sell water, they don't offer tap water.
I don't care. You're a restaurant. I'm ordering water and I don't want to pay for it. Tough shit. You're getting me for fucking €19 for a pizza.
A bang average pizza.
Soggy.
Yeah.
Soggy.
Hard to eat. Just a bad pizza all around and burnt, fight me.
What was the service like?
She was very attractive.
That's the thing. They've gone for young and attractive.
Yeah, but she had an attitude, so it's like that kind of turned me on more.
I want to complain. Oh, do you? Oh,
yeah,
I do.
Yeah. Treat me like shit, like.
Yeah. Like, spit on my pizza.
Yeah, spit on my pizza and then bump into me as you walk past.
Oh, surely you.
Like
and
physically.
Oh, do you know what's even better? You leave a tip at the table. She runs after you. Sorry, you left this on the table. And you're like, I left it for you, though.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Exactly. And she's like, get your baby to go out here. And you're like, how did you know? I'm kind of turned on.
I'm very aroused.
I am and/or erect. So yeah, again, I was working with the t-shirts, the merch. 2 people said to me they want merch. I'll tell you after, off air.
Where's the fucking cheesecake?
Dapper Dave.
This is your last warning, Dapper Dave. If we don't have the cheesecake by the next week's podcast, we're going to do a 15-minute segment on shitting all over you and whatever business you have.
We won't.
I will. I will pay to rent the studio for 15 minutes and edit it in. Don't fuck around with me and cheesecake.
Oh, man.
You know how I get with cheesecake.
I was going to actually surprise you on one episode. Before we go on air, go to Holy Smoke and eat cheesecake on air. At the Snickers thing.
Oh, get it and bring it here. Do it, like. In fact, no, I'm not coming back until the Snickers cheesecake.
I'll just replace you. I'll have a slice of cheesecake or a Snickers cake as my guest. Just me talking to it.
Me outside the window, just.
Mrs. Booby. Yeah, your beard looks retarded.
I don't like it. No, I don't like it.
You don't like your face like this?
No.
So why'd you do it?
I just get fed up with it, and it was very warm.
See, I do this as well. I shave my head, and I was like, "You look like a knacker, a Russian fella." I was like, "Okay."
No, I never said knacker Russian. I always thought you looked sick.
You look like Kingpin. You look like such an animal. You look like you're gonna hurt me. I'm like, lads, calm down. I'm not gonna no, man. I'm afraid of you. I'm like, bro, I'm a nice guy. They're like, I know, but like, you're such a tank already. And when you shave your head,
you only drink diesel.
Do you know what I mean?
Because you're such a tank. It's unreal.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Thomas, my nickname.
Gordon's
Thomas
the diesel when you fucking asshole.
I don't care.
There was one diesel on the show.
Don't make
it was
me
Gordon.
shave my head live on air. Because I'll fucking do it.
I should have waited and we should have done it on air. Me, the beard, you, the head.
I just have hair everywhere. Some other podcast comes in. The fuck?
Fucking Pat Kenny coming in.
Leave it there. Fuck you, Pat.
Written in the hair.
The guy is fucking stoked. He is fucking big for 71.
Is he?
I was like, Jesus Christ. Kenny got game.
He's probably stuffing his money into his suit.
Into his
as
chest.
He's walking around.
He opens his chest and puts money in.
€25 bag, €1 coins in one peck.
$1 billion man. He jumps there, dum 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 dum.
That's usually a sign when the comedy gets this weak. That we'll.
Mark Wahlberg's in that movie.
What movie?
$6 billion man.
Is he? Back on the movies, eh?
Well, he did that instant. Did you watch the Mile 22?
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Did you like the twist?
Which was
near the end, and you're like, what? And then
oh yeah, the very end. Yeah.
It was nice.
You could kind of see. You kind of got an idea that something like that was happening.
Yeah, you saw something happening, but
it's one of those movies where you don't want to overanalyze it. You just want to enjoy it.
Yeah, good action. Mark Wahlberg, some hot chick with a gun. I can't remember who it was.
Mm-hmm. The Indian one from Punisher, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Indian one. No, she was awful. She annoyed the fuck out of me.
In the Punisher?
Yeah.
Are they going to do a third season on their Disney streaming thing? Completely. But it's cancelled off Netflix. But you think they'll do...
it's cancelled. The show was cancelled, so...
It's their most successful show that they've done.
That and Daredevil.
But it's better than Daredevil.
Agreed. And I love Daredevil.
I fucking love the Punisher, man.
Yeah. He's class. He was the perfect cast. Right?
Yeah, he was perfect cast. It was well written. The story was brilliant. Action was brilliant. The budget was perfect. It was just loved everything about it. Like I wouldn't change anything.
We started listening to a new podcast as well. Don't switch off ours to go listen to it now. But 2 Bears, 1 Cave, with 2 of our favorite comedians.
Don't speak for me.
Go on.
Tom Segura is one of my favorite.
Yeah, so shut the fuck
Bert
up.
Kreischer. You said 2 of our favorite comedians.
I love Bert Kreischer. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's yours. He's your style. That fucking hillbilly.
But I like
hick.
the idea of eating and drinking on air.
We should each bring each other something small that for the other to eat as a surprise on the podcast.
And you have to eat it.
No, let's not go down that road.
Let's not go down that road.
It's like you'll just get me something strawberry, and I'll be like, I'm not eating that.
Strawberry. No, either.
I'm just gonna go to the fucking Sticky Fingers and get a box of donuts. Like.
Absolutely. Munch on. Get the shack as well.
The shack is dog shit.
Good luck. Good luck, everyone.
And on that note,
like, subscribe, share, hugs and kisses. Good luck.